Hey guys, it's Ashley. Recently I've gained a ton of subscribers. I don't know why or how or what I'm doing that you guys seem to like, but I am so extremely appreciative and grateful and thankful for every one of you. And I just want to say welcome to my little corner of YouTube that you guys have somehow stumbled upon and discovered, and I'm very happy to have you here. So if you guys stick around with me long enough, you will know that I am constantly tagged in videos. I am constantly tagged to do different tags, and I, for some reason, for months now, have yet to do a single tag, but I am breaking that streak today because today we are going to be doing the Netflix book tag. Katie from Kate's Book Date tagged me in this, I don't even know how long ago. It had to have been months ago. It was like one of her first videos, and I am just now getting around to doing it. You guys, I have like a list of tags in my phone and who tagged me. I'm just finally getting around to doing them, so, you know, I will eventually. I promise. So as I said, the Netflix book tag, let's just go ahead and get into it. So from what I can remember, basically you just take parts of Netflix, you put questions to them, and then you pick a book for that question. It's just kind of like any other tag, so you'll know what I mean when I start talking. So the first question is recently watched. What is the last book that you finished reading? For me, this was Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. I have yet to make a book talk for it, but I do have notes in my phone and I will film it soon. I really enjoyed this. If you want to know more about my thoughts, you can watch my October wrap-up and November TBR. I'll leave a link to it down below if you guys want to go check it out. Yeah, last book I finished reading. So question 2 is top picks. Find a book that was recommended to you based on like another book that you've read. For this, I'm gonna go with the Shiver trilogy by Maggie Stiefvater. I know that there's like a 4th book to it too. It's just like werewolves and stuff. I don't really know the full gist of it, but I have been recommended this series because I loved her other series.
Some say love. It is a river.
Did you just... This happens to me all the time. All the time. I'll say series, and she'll think I'm talking to her. And I'm not. People seem to recommend this trilogy a lot because I really loved Maggie Stiefvater's The Raven Cycle series. I know the series aren't even like remotely similar, like we've got werewolves versus psychics over here, and dead Welsh kings, and everything else that's contained in this book, but I know that I loved her writing style. Her writing style is beautiful, and so I wouldn't be against picking up the Shiver trilogy, but I probably won't do it anytime soon. So the third question is recently added. What was the last book that you bought? The last book that I bought literally just yesterday, and that's Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare and a bunch of other people. You guys know what this is. I don't really have to go into detail, right? So for popular on Netflix, one book that you have and one book that you haven't read that everybody has been talking about. So one book that I have read is Throne of Glass, and one book that I have not, oh gee, damn it. And one book that I haven't read that everybody always talks about is A Court of Thorns and Roses, both by Sarah J. Maas. I don't really have to go into any explanation here. I have and I haven't, but I will soon. So 5 is comedies. Find a funny book. For this one, I'm gonna have to go with The Trials of Apollo, The Hidden Oracle by Rick Riordan. All of Rick Riordan's books are hilarious, and if you're just starting out, make sure to start with the Percy Jackson series, otherwise you will not understand his humor. 6, dramas. Find a character who is a drama king or queen. So for this one, I'm gonna have to go with Arabin Hamel, however you pronounce it, from the Assassin's Blade prequels because you don't really see much of him in Throne of Glass or Crown of Midnight, and I'm really hoping he doesn't come back in the rest of the series, but I'd probably be wrong. I just thought that he was so overly dramatic, especially in the end, and if you haven't read this yet, please like mute this until I hold up my hand with the other number because it's gonna be a little bit of a spoiler, but even in the end when he was saying like, oh, she doesn't belong to anybody but me, and he set Selena up for all of that like horrible stuff to happen where she was sent to Endovier. Like he was working with Farron, I think it was, and he set her up, and he's just such an evil, bad person who is he's just so overly dramatic. So 6 is cartoons. Find a book with cartoons on the cover. And for this one, I'm gonna have to go with Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. If you guys have been with me for a while, you'll know that this is the only graphic novel that I've ever read, ever. And by graphic novel, you guys, you know I mean like a comic almost, right? I really loved this book. It was adorable, and it was cute, and it was funny, and it was everything that I wanted it to be, and Noelle Stevenson's artwork are kind of like cartoons, right? So I'm going with it. So 7 is watch again, a book or series that you really want to reread. The Mortal Instruments, baby, The Mortal Instruments. Just drop them all. 8 is documentaries. Find a nonfiction book that you would recommend to everyone. I don't like nonfiction. I have read nonfiction books, but I do not have any, and nor are any coming to my head as of this moment. I have yet to read a single nonfiction book that has stood out to me, and so I have nothing to recommend to you guys. I'm sorry. So 9 is action and adventure. Pick an action-packed book. For this one, I'm going to have to go with Illuminae by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. You guys already know. You already know. And 10 is new releases, a newly released or soon to be coming out book that you are super, super excited about. So as previously mentioned, Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy is the most newest, released, brand new buy, most anticipated book that I have been planning on reading for over a year and a half now. I waited for the full bind up of all like 10 or 12 stories, and I am so excited to get into these and get into this world and visit Simon again, because Simon is like one of my all-time favorite characters, and I'm just like, I'm just so excited. I can't. And that is going to be it for the Netflix book tag. That was a really short tag, honestly. Like, I hadn't really expected there to be a lot of questions, but I kind of expected a little bit more. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big, oh wait, I haven't tagged anybody. Crap. Off the top of my head, I'm just gonna name some people. I have absolutely no idea if they've done this or not, but you're tagged. Okay, so I'm gonna tag Ray from Little Lottie Reads, and even though I'm pretty sure you already did this, Keely from Mermaid Keely, and oh my god, I feel so awful about this, but I cannot remember your name for the life of me. But your channel is Book Roast. Please let me know if you see this. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm completely blanking right now. If I remember, I'll put it right here, okay? But you are tagged, girl. You're tagged. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to be notified of when I upload new videos. If you want to follow me on social media, all of my links are in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye!